with entrepreneurs, one of the biggest mistakes they make is it's kind of like aim, 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 aim before they fire because they want to seem perfect. They want their product to be excellent. And in doing so, there's paralysis. There's nothing happening.
100%. Honestly, of all of the biggest challenge with our program is not the content, it's not the strategies, it's not the systems. They have been proven to everyone who implements them. The biggest challenge is people get in their own way. They really create this gigantic barrier for themselves where they like you kind of just said, they got shiny object syndrome, they got A+ syndrome. They're constantly trying to refine and one of my like mentors, I would say, who's got a very successful business, multimillionaire, he's always says, listen, release stuff kind of just before it's ready. If you don't do that, you'll never put it out there. And that's how I always conduct my business, is I always put stuff out there before I think it's perfect, because it's a win-win. Either I'm getting messaging out there and I get to help people, and two, if I have to refine it in the future, people love seeing success stories. Why not put the content out there? But again, I would rather have a terrible quality video with consistent messaging every single day, helping people, telling them how they can live a better life, make more money, live and exercise pain-free, than send one video once every 14 days or once a month.
What's easier, live or pre-recorded?
Oh, pre-recorded for sure.
Okay.
For sure.
And
For me personally, I would say like I'm fine either way nowadays. I do so much stuff live and ad hoc that I'm comfortable making a stammer and not saying an or making a small mistake and not getting anxious about it. But in my opinion, I think generally speaking, sitting down and pre-recording and being able to like hot dog your way through it one bite at a time, working at one section of a clip, and it's so much easier because you can tell a story of, pain-free movement. You got to tell the story of bones and muscles, and then pain and nociception. That's a complicated one. And that's 3 stories. And then there's a 4th story of how it all comes together. If you practice each piece, you can kind of concisely squish it together into one hot dog, but bite it one piece at a time. Live, you're doing that on the go. So you don't really get a chance to hot dog it, so to speak. You have to make the spaces in between the bites smaller so it feels like a smooth story. So pre-recorded for sure. I love live though. I mean, I would be happy to do anything like this live because I love the spontaneousness of it.
Yep. Now, somebody asked me, said, hey, Tom, how many takes do you have before you're actually satisfied with your product? Like, you must seem like you just get it on the first time around. I'm like, no, dude, it takes 6, 7, 8 different takes sometimes. You stumble through something, you record again, you got a bird flying by. Talk to me about that.
Yeah, I would 100% agree that if you're trying to get a concise piece of social media content, it really depends on what you're speaking about and how familiar you are with the subject. But over time, the more you speak on a subject, the more naturally it comes to you. I mean, it's just like talking about fitness. How many times have you done bicep curls? You've done sets and repetitions. You pick a set and you pick a rep scheme and you do 4 sets of 12. You've done 48 repetitions on Monday, and then you do it again the next Monday and the next Monday and the next Monday. When was the last time you tried to say the same thing 150 times in 1 month? No one does that. So ultimately, if you're trying to say something and you want to record content for marketing, advertising, whatever it may be, you have to practice saying it. The only reason myself and other people who are quote unquote good at live and podcasting come across so smooth is not because they are, it's because we've practiced saying, just like you, the same things over and over and over again, that the story of whatever complicated topic has been said hundreds of times, it becomes easier. So absolutely, you got to keep doing it. You got to keep doing it. But as you know, and I mean, Tom, you record it 6 or 7 times. How much easier is it on the 7th time compared to the first time?